Como tú quieras.
Buckle up and get ready for high-stakes pursuits where danger lurks around every corner. Welcome to Flash Moment, where dedicated officers pull back the curtain, taking you straight into the eye of the storm. Get ready. The action starts now. On June 16, 2023, in Dwaynesburg, New York, State Trooper Richard Albert attempted to stop a silver SUV traveling at more than 100 miles per hour. As he approached, Nelson Troche opened fire, injuring Albert in the shoulder. Albert returned fire and continued the pursuit.
3264, shots fired, shots fired!
A semi-truck driver helped block the SUV, forcing Troche and his accomplice, Ariole, to flee. They later carjacked a pickup truck and escaped, causing major traffic delays on Interstate 88.
Shots fired, milepost 108!
Still alive. My car was a passerby.
3D6 force!
Despite his injury, Albert continued tracking the suspects until backup and K-9 units arrived. He was treated at Ellis Hospital and released the same day.
2-3, believe I still an active situation. Shots still being fired.
Get out of the vehicle! Put your hand!
Troche was later found hiding nearby, while Ariole was arrested and later sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison for her role in the incident.
Turn around!
Gunman is fled the scene on foot. Southbound Interstate, the Woodline. Describing as a black...
Special thanks to the truck driver whose quick action helped prevent a greater danger. This video is presented for news and educational purposes and does not promote violence or criminal activity.
6-4 ComSec. Do I got anybody else?
Slow down. Just stay right there.
You!
All I want to do is help you. Get down, stay down. Put the knife down.
Imagine living on East Fairmount Street that morning and seeing emergency vehicles gather while officers focused on a nearby rooftop. Residents knew only that a man was behaving unpredictably. The situation might involve impairment, and police were asking everyone to remain at a safe distance.
Stay right there. Stay right there, buddy. Just stay right there. All I want to do is help you. All I want to do is help you. Get inside the house. Just stay right there, bud. Nobody wants to hurt you.
Stop!
Hey, calm down, please. Hey,
stop!
stay right there, buddy.
Can I help you? Let me get you some water.
Just stay right. Hold on, buddy. We're trying to get you some
From a
help.
witness's viewpoint, the most noticeable detail would have been the patience. Officers communicated in 2 languages, requested specialized support, protected surrounding homes, and allowed each response team to perform a defined role. The scene reminds us that staying indoors and providing accurate information can be meaningful public cooperation. Fortunately, responders restored order before the uncertainty spread further.
No, they're gonna
Go that way, go that way. Huh? Get down, stay down. Get down! Get the knife out. Stop it.
Consciousness. Okay. We didn't miss anything.
On August 16th, 2020, in Florida, a blue Honda hatchback caught the attention of law enforcement for speeding. When an officer signaled the vehicle to stop, the driver instead accelerated rapidly, initiating a high-stakes pursuit filled with tension and urgency.
Is he in front of that semi?
Negative, he's passing. Hey, stand by, he might be getting off here. He's exiting onto Saxon.
The blue Honda weaved recklessly through city streets, defying all efforts by law enforcement to stop it. Police units quickly mobilized, coordinating a pursuit of the fleeing suspect.
Okay, continuing west, increasing speed. Yeah, he's still obviously westbound, outside lane, passing on the emergency ramp now. Slight weave in it, but
On Interstate I-4, Air 1, the sheriff's aviation unit, was deployed to provide aerial surveillance of a speeding vehicle. The seamless coordination between ground units and the helicopter highlighted the tactical expertise of law enforcement. In an effort to stop the suspect, officers successfully deployed a spike strip, deflating the tires of the fleeing Honda with pinpoint accuracy and reducing its speed. Despite the damage, the driver continued to evade until losing control. The vehicle veered off the road and crashed into a ditch in the Deltona area. Kevin Morales, 24, the driver, was taken into custody at the scene without further incident. No injuries were reported. He faces a series of serious charges, including fleeing law enforcement, reckless driving, operating a vehicle without a valid license, and using an unauthorized license plate. The passenger accompanying Morales was released without being charged. A routine stop can become a citywide warning in seconds. In Rampart, a refusal to stop led to a collision, an armed escape, and another vehicle being taken. The pursuit crossed busy streets where every turn increased the danger to residents, pedestrians, officers, and uninvolved drivers.
GTA subject is now west on their leading. Is it all the vehicle description? License plate number?
91 black Lexus. The driver is reaching down into the front passenger compartment, northbound Rampart, passing Temple. How many units want in the pursuit? I need 3 units in the pursuit. Plus mine. So 4 total and a supervisor. Entering the 101 freeway northbound. Supervisor out. Entering the 101 south from Alvarado. In the far right lane.
Enter the 101 from Alvarado. Assist 15 unit in the pursuit. Subject is considered armed and dangerous because of flag.
Exiting Glendale from the 101 south approaching Temple. No, you can't.
Vehicle not overspread in Glendale. From Temple.
Correction, that's southbound unit. 4040.
Southbound on unit.
440. South unit approaching Beverly. Clear.
Beverly.
Clear. 420, you're out.
Closing on.
Continue southbound Union, south of Beverly.
Southbound Union, south of Beverly. What's the license plate of the vehicle?
What's the contract?
When the vehicle was disabled, the danger did not disappear. It changed form. Officers maintained distance and issued repeated commands, demonstrating the importance of communication, patience, and coordinated positioning. The objective was not spectacle. It was to protect the public and reach a controlled resolution.
Hands up! Hands up! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Let me see your hands! Get car! Let me see your hand! He has a gun! He has a gun!
The suspect then entered a gated residential area, making every movement harder to predict. A second officer-involved shooting occurred before he was taken into custody without a gunshot injury. Relief finally arrived, but only after one chain of decisions had placed an entire neighborhood under pressure. This footage is presented for public awareness and educational discussion, not to celebrate reckless driving, weapons, or violence. Fleeing, vehicle theft, and unlawful firearm possession may bring serious legal consequences. The lesson is clear. Obey lawful commands, avoid escalation, and allow trained officers to resolve the danger. A Porsche 911 GT3 RS is fleeing from Swedish police, and the response keeps expanding. A patrol Volvo, a motorcycle officer, an unmarked Volkswagen Tiguan, and a helicopter. The pursuit has reportedly lasted between 40 and 60 minutes. Even when several officers point their weapons at the driver, he refuses to surrender. He drives across a spike strip, punctures all 4 tires, and still accelerates beyond 200 kilometers per hour. At this point, the chase is no longer only about catching one suspect. Every vehicle on the road is being placed at risk. The damaged Porsche finally loses control of the situation when the driver attempts to overtake another car and crashes into it. Officers use pepper spray and struggle to restrain him. According to the narrator, a motorcycle officer injures a finger during the arrest. The police response is notable for its coordination. Road units, a motorcycle officer, an unmarked vehicle, and air support all work toward the same objective. The lesson is simple. Speed may delay an arrest, but it also increases the danger, the damage, and the possible legal consequences.
What's going on this evening? Or this morning?
38, 1051 to the station.
What's going on? Say what? What can the sheriff's office help you with, ma'am? Do you need EMS for anything? Well, so far you haven't given us a reason for you to need to go either of those places. So you called 911, I'm assuming because you need something. What can we help you with? You told one of the people at our dispatch that... Stop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop the knife. Daisy, drop the knife. I don't want to shoot you. You don't want this either. Drop the knife. Don't do it. Daisy, I don't want to hurt you. Drop the knife. I got her. Daisy, don't go towards him. Nope. Don't do it. Drop it. Come on, Daisy, you don't gotta do that. Daisy, how can we help you? Okay, we don't want you to get hurt. We don't want to get hurt. Let us get you some help. I guess you told one of the people at our dispatch. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop the knife. Daisy, drop the knife. I don't want to shoot you. You don't want this either. Drop the knife. Daisy. Don't do it. Daisy.
This case is a painful lesson in how mental distress, weapons, and police response can collide within seconds, especially in the United States, where officers must balance crisis intervention with the immediate duty to protect themselves and the public. Calling 911 is not a harmless way to provoke a confrontation. Threatening officers with a knife can lead to serious criminal consequences and may legally justify dangerous levels of force when an immediate threat remains.
Don't do it.
On the morning of May 3, 2025, in St. Michael, Texas, police identified George William operating a motorcycle with Arkansas license plate 924 in violation of traffic regulations. When instructed to pull over, William accelerated, reaching speeds over 115 miles per hour. The high-speed pursuit unfolded under tense conditions, with authorities ensuring public safety on rain-slick roads.
Over, taking St. Michael Drive. 1037.
The pursuit spanned several mile markers, with speeds fluctuating between 90 and 115 miles per hour. The suspect, identified as GW, operated the motorcycle recklessly, frequently weaving between lanes and overtaking vehicles. Officers noted not only speeding violations, but also signs of resistance, as GW refused to stop and deliberately swerved in an apparent attempt to evade patrol units. His actions endangered not only himself, but also other road users. At mile marker 215, a near collision occurred when GW abruptly cut in front of a truck. Fortunately, there were no serious damages, but the incident caused a localized traffic disruption lasting approximately 20 minutes. However, the decision not to deploy spike strips immediately may warrant further review.
2 and 5 or 219.
Speed's 100, passing about the 218.
22, but ended.
Pull over. Pull over. Pull over. We might be stopping at Bend Road.
The climax of the pursuit unfolded near exit 213, when GW suddenly changed direction and veered back onto Route 2148 at a speed of 70 miles per hour. Police employed a tactical maneuver to force the suspect off the road by boxing him in from both sides, compelling him to slow down. GW was ultimately stopped after losing control of his motorcycle. He was taken to the ground, handcuffed, and now faces multiple charges, including speeding, resisting law enforcement, operating a vehicle without valid insurance, and failure to wear protective gear, goggles, and helmet. During the arrest, GW repeatedly cited personal reasons, such as being on his way to work or dealing with an emergency. But these explanations were disregarded due to the dangerous nature of his actions.
Come on, buddy. I'm going, guys. I'm going. I said I'm going, please. Please understand out there.
After his arrest, GW was taken to the Booby County Police Station for questioning. This incident serves as a reminder that traffic safety is no trivial matter. Adhering to regulations such as wearing a helmet or protective eyewear can help prevent tragic consequences.
Hi. What's going on? Your address?
Police report that Moises Andrade was located near Deep Cliff Way after an earlier incident involving damage to the door of an occupied home. When officers spoke with him at the garage, he allegedly retrieved an axe, did not comply with directions to drop it, and raised it while the officers were nearby. The officers were then able to promptly subdue Andrade and bring the situation under control.
Vamos a para acá. Vamos a para acá. Tú dime a mí, ¿qué hiciste?
No, usted dígame a mí.
¿Tú qué hiciste?
¿Cómo yo qué hice? ¿Qué hice de qué?
Déjame.
¿De qué hice de qué?
Quédate ahí. Quédate ahí. Quédate para allá, quédate allá. Vamos para acá. Por eso quiero hablar contigo. Baja eso. Bájalo. Oye que lo bajo.
It is possible to feel compassion for Andrade and still recognize the danger described by police. He may have been experiencing a personal or mental health crisis, but an axe remains a serious threat regardless of the reason behind the behavior. On April 27, 2024, the Genesee County Dispatch Center got a 911 call reporting a serious road rage incident. A Chevrolet Silverado, plate MI/EFB5533, had aggressively forced another vehicle off the road. The suspect, Eddie Simmons, was driving recklessly. Sergeant Duttlinger quickly located the Silverado and ordered it to pull over. But Eddie ignored the command, hit the gas, and took off, kicking off a tense high-speed chase.
Watch out for these intersections.
Eddie's reckless behavior behind the wheel of a Silverado was on full display as he sped over 100 miles per hour, swerving into oncoming traffic and putting countless lives at risk. Realizing the situation was spiraling out of control, patrol officers made the tough but necessary call to end the pursuit after about 2 miles to protect public safety. Eddie's actions were just too dangerous to keep chasing him through busy streets. Instead, police shifted to a surveillance strategy, relying on intelligence to track him from a distance. About an hour later, Sheriff Hainline and Deputy Botos found the Silverado abandoned at a house. Eddie, being crafty, had already switched vehicles and was still on the run. When officers tried to stop him a second time, he hit the gas again, dragging the chase out even further through crowded roads, turning it into a dangerous game of cat and mouse. The second chase was even more intense. Eddie, now behind the wheel of a different car, kept pushing back against law enforcement. Sergeant Duttlinger and other officers gave chase through the winding roads of Genesee County. Eddie wasn't just breaking traffic laws, he was putting entire neighborhoods at risk. That's when Sheriff Hainline decided to use the PIT maneuver, precision immobilization technique, a risky but effective move to stop the suspect's vehicle. With perfect precision, Hainline tapped the rear of Eddie's car, causing it to spin out and crash into an obstacle, bringing it to a stop. The pit move takes real skill and tight teamwork, especially on busy streets. After the crash, Eddie jumped out and took off on foot, leading to a short pursuit. His passenger also managed to escape, prompting the K-9 unit led by Trooper McGuckin to step in. Despite their efforts, the dogs couldn't track the passenger down due to the tricky terrain and the time that had passed.
Right there, right there! Get away! Shot your hands! You're gonna get shot! Stop! Stop running! Stop!
Eddie Simmons eventually got taken down and locked up at the Genesee County Jail, facing a bunch of serious charges, everything from reckless driving to resisting law enforcement. His car got towed away by Louis Towing, wrapping up one wild and dramatic day.
I just got a good look at Simmons. The other guy's split.
On September 6, 2024, at the intersection of Main and 2nd, Officer Teddy Henderson observed a driver not wearing a seatbelt and initiated a traffic stop. Upon approach, the officer explained the reason for the stop and requested identification. The driver provided a false name, immediately raising suspicion.
34.
Be at Main and 2nd.
As I returned to my patrol vehicle to verify the information, the suspect, identified as Thompson, suddenly shifted gears and sped off. Without hesitation, I activated my emergency lights and siren, initiating a pursuit through the South Bank parking lot. Thompson accelerated aggressively, merging onto Highway 18 before making a sharp right onto South 1st Street. His reckless behavior was evident as he ran a stop sign without slowing down, posing a serious risk to other motorists. The pursuit unfolded during the afternoon hours, when traffic in Blytheville was growing increasingly congested. My decision to engage in the pursuit was carefully weighed, balancing the imperative to apprehend the suspect with the overarching priority of public safety.
Cherry Street.
The pursuit reached its climax when Thompson turned onto Cherry Street heading toward South 2nd Street. In a sharp right turn, officers executed a tactical pit maneuver, bringing Thompson's vehicle to a halt. Exiting the patrol car with weapons drawn, officers issued clear commands for Thompson to exit the vehicle and lie face down with arms extended. Before backup could arrive, Thompson suddenly stood up and fled on foot. The deployment of a conducted electrical weapon, CEW, was a critical tactical decision. Given Thompson's resistance and the potential presence of a weapon, later confirmed, using the CEW was a justified choice to minimize the risk of lethal force.
Put my gun in here.
However, Thompson's subsequent complaints of difficulty breathing after being restrained highlight the need for basic medical training for officers responding on scene. This incident offers a harsh lesson in how impairment destroys judgment. In Sweetwater, Florida, a woman allegedly appeared intoxicated inside a liquor store, then returned to her car when officers tried to contact her.
Ma'am, I'm recording too, so don't worry. What happened in the store? Hold here. Open the door. Open the door. Open, ma'am. Hold here. Shit.
Westbound on 32, we have a female in a white Mercedes tag, Echo Alpha Hotel 6526, Echo Alpha Hotel 6526. Just hit 204 to verify your security tire.
Hold the air, we got her here at the corner. She hit me with the vehicle too. Stop the car! Get out! I'm gonna break the window! I'm gonna break the window. Get out! Get out the car. I'm gonna break. Get the car. Let's go. Hit me with the car. Hit an officer in the other car.
Police say she accelerated toward an officer and struck him. Beyond the dramatic footage, the social lesson is clear. Alcohol can narrow attention, increase impulsivity, and turn an avoidable police contact into a dangerous criminal case. The safest solution is simple. Do not drive, hand over the keys, and cooperate with lawful instructions.
I'm a female for a pat down. You're not gonna go anywhere.
Female unit this week. We're gonna be on 109 Avenue, Southwest 3rd Street, reference on female backup.
Can you please let me go?
Let
me go!
You're gonna go, yes.
What are you holding me back?
But you're gonna go to jail. That's where you're gonna go.
What do you mean? Help me, please. I need help.
Mike, there's damage here in the car. It's
I think that's from
Castellanos.
Yeah, you did that. You did that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I want you to have options here. We're trying to give you as many options as possible.
Medical hold. Where is this coming?
Okay,
I don't have a medical hold.
You're going around in a circle.
I don't have a medical hold. That's what I'm saying.
So at this point,
the medical hold is over with. That's what cases I got out of the house. I don't have that shit no more. I don't have a medical hold.
So
you're on one right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not at the hospital.
We just put you on one.
You can't put me on no medical hold at the hospital. I'm not on no medical hold. I'm not on the medical hold, man. I'm not on the medical hold, bro.
Okay, come on, let's go.
No,
let's
I'm
go.
not.
Come on.
I'm not.
If you don't go, we're going to make you.
I don't have a
and we
reason.
cannot guarantee you.
What begins as a mental health intervention turns tense almost immediately. Officers appear to be trying to move White to a hospital, but his resistance brings everyone into a rapidly escalating struggle. Once an officer warns that control of a weapon may be slipping, the situation reaches a point where decisions are made in seconds. The ending is deeply tragic, and it shows how quickly a crisis call can become impossible to contain.
What's up, man?
2214 fighting with one.
Let's go high low.
Grab my gun!
While patrolling in Kent County, officers received an urgent alert regarding a series of robberies targeting mobile phone stores, including an armed robbery that occurred on November 16, 2020, at a Boost Mobile location in Grand Rapids. Upon spotting a vehicle matching the suspect description, officers immediately began surveillance to investigate further.
Yep, it's high rate of speed. I'm on pursuit. We're eastbound 196. Coming up to...
The suspicious vehicle immediately accelerated as officers approached, clearly signaling an attempt to flee. The officer promptly activated his emergency lights and siren, initiating a pursuit eastbound on Lake Michigan Drive near Collindale Northwest. The chase spanned approximately 2 miles, weaving through congested streets and bustling residential areas. Other drivers scrambled to clear the way, creating a scene of chaos and high tension. During the pursuit, the suspect was observed driving recklessly, frequently changing lanes and disregarding traffic signals. This raised serious concerns about the threat level posed by the individuals involved. Were they armed? Were they planning another attack?
Still on Lake Michigan Drive under 186, coming up to Michigan.
At the intersection of Lake Michigan Drive and Sibley Street, officers seized the opportunity to execute a precision immobilization technique, PIT, in an attempt to disable the suspect vehicle. This maneuver demands absolute precision, as even a slight miscalculation could result in a collision with other vehicles or pose a danger to bystanders.
Okay.
Put your fucking hands up! Put your fucking hands up! Get in the fucking ground!
He went on the ground right here.
No, there's another one that fled.
However, the suspects did not surrender willingly. They immediately exited the vehicle and fled on foot through a nearby residential area. The foot pursuit intensified as night fell, with narrow alleys and tight spaces complicating efforts to track them down. Fortunately, timely support from the Kent County Sheriff's Office and Grand Rapids Police, along with coordinated teamwork, led to the apprehension of all suspects.
Take over. Secondary.
Four's gonna be secondary, 40 east, 140, 152.
The high-speed chase had your heart pounding with every breathless second, but hold your breath for what's next. Lightning-fast getaways are coming. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you won't miss a moment of the action.